Hey chickies! Okay, today we are doing another mani using the MCLA Pride and Prejudice and Zombies collection. I really hope you like it. Let's get into it. That was hard to get out. I don't know why. Okay, so starting with the first duo kit, I'm using the pink and red. The pink, by the way, is called Prideful Pink, and the red's called Bloody Lovely. I love that name. That's really cool. I like that. Anyway, so I'm also using the gold from the other duo collection, and that is called Gilded Skull. Now I'll be doing some stamping again today, and I'm also going to be using Simply Peel by Bliss Kiss liquid latex to protect the skin around my nails. You've seen me use this a bunch of times. Don't forget, all the links about everything I use will be in the description box down below. Starting with the middle nail, I'll be using two different stamping plates today, one from Cheeky Beauty, and I'll be using this really cute little, what do you call it, a bow design, and the stamping polish I'm using as per usual is Mundo Eunice Black. And I'm also using my clear jelly stamper from Picture Polish, which yes, you can see straight through it, which is lovely after I tried to wreck it anyway. So we're going to stamp this gorgeous little bow directly onto the middle nail. And once the image is stamped, we're going to take off that liquid latex straight away, and just the tiniest bit of cleanup around the edges, but that's pretty much it for this nail. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Yay! Moving on to the stamping plate for the ring fingernail, I've got these gorgeous little images from Fabunails from plate 20, and they look like old worldy people dancing at a ball. So what I decided to do was to create some little individual decals, and to do that I'm using my Bliss Kiss Simply Neat Miracle Mat to put the stamp the images on. And then I remove all of the excessy stuff with sticky tape. Any of the images I don't want and the little straggly bits around the side, just use sticky tape and it lifts it up straight away. You don't have to wait for it to dry either, because pretty much as soon as you stamp it, it's dry. So get rid of anything you don't want, and then you can concentrate on what you do want. So as I said before, the sticky tape is literally the best way to get rid of any stamps that you don't want on your silicone mat. And I wanted to show you, rather than just tell you, but I wanted to show you. So you can see I re-stamped it in a different area on my mat, and eventually I get down to the ones that I actually want, which is the two people dancing and then that one lady with the big dress skirt thing. So it's time to turn these two little images into decals, and to do that I'm using Picture Polish's Looking Glass. It's a thin, fast drying top coat, and I found that it works really, really well. I'm waiting for my decals to dry, which literally won't take very long at all. I'm going to add a coat of Seche Vite to the middle nail with the bow. Next I'm going to add a thin smattering of the Bloody Lovely Matte Red Glitter Polish from the Duo kit onto my index nail. So when I said a thin smattering of this matte red glitter on my index finger, I kind of meant the opposite, because I ended up putting a lot more. It ended up being almost like a gradient, I guess. So with the majority of the glitter, or the large pieces of glitter, concentrated at near the cuticle, and then coming down and getting a little bit more sparse towards the tip. Now it's time to come back to the ring fingernail, where we're going to add those decals. Firstly, I'm adding some of that matte red glitter, just to have like a bloody sort of background to the decals. So now it is time to add the decals. Now, depending on how much top coat you use, you may or may not need to trim them down a little bit. It just works better if you trim them as much as you possibly can. They're very easy to take off the silicone mat. Just use something that's sort of flat-ish or something, yeah, and you can just slide them off. To place the decals on your nail, you want to put a coat of some sort of thin top coat on your nail first, and that gives them something to stick to. I'm just again using Picture Polish's Looking Glass to do that. And you can just go ahead and position your decals wherever you might want to put them, and if you have anything sort of overlapping or like sort of hanging over the edge of your nail, you can take care of that with just a little bit of acetone or non-acetone remover. That's what I do. Finally, we're going to seal everything in with a good quality top coat. Of course, I'm using Seche Vite as per usual. And that's it for this one. I really hope you like it. I had lots of fun doing this one, and I forgot to mention that I did add 2 coats of Gilded Skull to my pinky nail. But that was it. I didn't do anything fancy with that one. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I will see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing, and thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.